I'm sure that'll become a pull quote for something that'll make me look even stupider.
It's not live, so we edit it to make everybody look better.
Okay, great.
Even my like wild hand gestures will edit out. My name is Pat Healy. Welcome to 4-4, where we get in rhythm with our guests by asking 4 reverent questions and 4 not-so-reverent questions. Our guest is Lola Kirke, actress, singer, songwriter. Her second album is out now, and it's Lady for Sale.
Oh, that was perfect.
I'm going to start a thing where I sing all album titles from now on.
I love it. I love that for us.
Going into this second album, nothing quite could prepare audiences for the difference between these two albums. So what marked the point where you make this stylistic choice and do more of the 80s instrumentation and...
Sorry, can you hear the
that's
banging?
fine.
Working on the basement right now. Let me see if I can find some more solace in the guest room. What is kind of responsible for the difference in sound? A mixture of time, environment, and like getting to know myself a little bit better. My earlier music was very much kind of a product of who I was around, who I wanted to be at that time, and limited resources in a certain way. Limited resources for me personally, musically, which my resources are still somewhat limited. I'm not a good guitar player. I don't have that much range in my voice, but I was just like, oh, I can play 3 chords and I can cover these songs and my voice can kind of do these things because I've been smoking since I was basically a newborn baby. And that's what I'm going to do. With time off and like getting to know more music and being around Austin Jenkins, who produced the record and went to Berklee, we just were able to kind of explore different qualities in my voice. And I understood that like I was actually a little bit more fun than I'd ever let on, which I think is very much a part of this record.
Your dad is Simon Kirke, drummer of Bad Company and Free.
Yes.
Which song rocks harder, All Right Now or Can't Get Enough?
Oh my God. You know, I sometimes like wake up with that breakdown. Like, I guess it's boom, 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 boom from All Right Now, like stuck in my head. And it is interesting. I feel like the songs that we get stuck in our head, it's always important to ask like what the lyrics are of the song. This morning I was singing an Angel Olsen song to myself, and it was a song I hadn't like listened to in 1,000 years. It was Are You Lonely Too? High Five.
Oh, I love that one.
I loved that record. But I let myself play it out and I was like, oh my God, I guess I feel so lonely I could cry right now because that's what I'm singing. And I feel like sometimes All Right Now will get stuck in my head when I'm like also freaking out. And it's like, no, it's all right now. Like, don't worry. As I get older, I'm kind of leaning more Badco than I am Free. When I was younger, I was like, Free are so much cooler. If I were to also think about like which Free songs I really like, I think that whole record, Heartbreaker, is so much fun. And All Right Now is kind of like whatevs. In the canon of Free, I think there's better songs.
I think you answered All Right Now it rocks harder.
I don't know though. I feel like
because that's the correct answer.
Yeah, that's what like music nerds like you probably think. But I don't know. I'm all about, as you can probably tell from my record, I kind of think like cheesy wins right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think Bad Company are like hella cheesy.
It might be.
In the greatest way. Like I remember going to Bad Company concerts when I was younger, and I was like, the whole audience is just like off-duty cops with like Bad Company calf tattoos.
I Weird Al them every day around noon.
You what?
Feel like making lunch.
That's so sick. Feel like making lunch.
What's your favorite AC/DC album?
Okay, I grew up listening to Highway to Hell.
My sister has a Boston accent. I don't.
Yeah. Oh.
Your sisters have accents. You
Yeah,
don't.
it's true.
Let's get down to the heart of the matter. And how often was there teasing between you two? Of like, oh, you say car like car instead of caw.
Well, I feel like that's a more Boston thing, ca.
No, I know. I just chose car just out of like, because ca.
That's from your life.
Right.
Yeah. No, it would be more like water is water.
Yeah.
Butter is butter. No, I mean, I am 5 years younger than my sister Jemima and 8 years younger than my sister Domino. I have a brother named Greg as well, who is like the most English of us all, and we're 12 years apart. But I moved to New York when I was like 4.5 or 5. By age 10, I mean, nobody in my life besides my family could understand a word I was saying. The teasing was profound.
While we're on the topic of accents, you do kind of affect a twang
Oh, yeah.
because you do have a background in acting, or I mean, it's more than a background, it's what you also do. I've seen critics say, oh, is she playing a character or something? I mean, how do you address that?
Well, I talk to people about the concept of like having fun. In a lot of ways, something that really drew me to country music, it's a storytelling genre in a really profound way. And I think that women in country in particular really get to be kind of embodying of these great roles. Like Dolly Parton is a fabulous example of somebody who is just like pure persona. And through that persona has been able to kind of deliver so much truth and reality to people and authenticity. But like, this is a woman who wears a wig and you don't know anything about her real life. And I think that that's really exciting. And I think that that's the power of acting as well. And I think that's what's a little tragic about living in a world where actors' personal lives are kind of just as important as what they are doing on stage or on screen. It really kind of dilutes the power of what they're crafting. If it's authentic in one way, why does it matter if it's authentic in another way?
With the artists that you do say you pay homage to, when did you start getting into them? Because it seems like a rabbit hole that nobody contemporary is going down.
That music is like so exciting and fun. I really don't understand why it's not a path more trodden. Look, I didn't like it when I was younger. My dad like loved Nashville country music and I was just like, this literally sucks. And then as I got older, I was like, this is incredible. And maybe it was like an appreciation for songwriting that I discovered. This record is very much about like falling in love with someone you shouldn't fall in love with when you're not supposed to fall in love with them. But I had really been interested in songs like Slide Off Your Satin Sheets and Eddie Rabbit, Pour Me Another Tequila. Like I just began to like fall in love with this era of country. I mean, it's so fun and so witty and so sad in a way that I can really understand. So, yeah, why not?
If you did a shot for every time you said drunk on your album, would you be drunk?
Definitely.
Which makes you feel more you, acting or singing?
I mean, definitely singing, I guess, but I feel more me acting in my acting class. I was like, when I get to like do roles, I was supposed to do a play right before the pandemic that we're still hoping happens, which is Chekhov's The Three Sisters, and working on pieces like that really make me feel very much like me.
Lola, it has been a pleasure to chat with you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Pat. It's been really fun for me too.